From the Carl Chevrolet Studios in West Des Moines, this is Iowa Live.
Welcome back to the Iowa State Fair. We are at the highest point at the Iowa State Fair on top of Expo Hill. MidAmerican Energy Building is where we are, and boy, do we have a familiar face joining us here this morning. Look who it is. It is Dan Winters. He has reappeared.
So good to be with you, my man.
Great to see you, Dan.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
Now, you have a new gig, and you are now part of MidAmerican Energy. Tell everybody what you've been doing.
As the shirt would indicate, I care. I joined the team who cares pros at MidAmerican Energy here at the start of the year. So helping to lead corporate communications and tell the stories about all the great things our 3,000 plus employees are doing all across Iowa and in 3 other states every single day. And so thanks for using your platform to help us share something really exciting today.
And now we're sharing your platform that you made so famous, but we have a couple of your friends behind us. Tell us who your friends are.
Well, you called them my backup singers. I'm not going to go that far, but on the left, that's one of the most recognized faces in the whole state of Iowa. It's Louie the Lightning Bug. And then on the right, we got Sniffy the Sniffosaurus. They both have very specific jobs. Just like our line mechanics and our electric and gas delivery crews, they're on 24/7 teaching kids about dangers of electricity and natural gas and how to handle those things safely. So Louie tells kids all about staying away from downed electric lines. You never fly your kite in your power lines. And then Sniffy reminds kids that if you ever smell that rotten egg smell in your house, like that's natural gas and you got to get out immediately. So very important what these two are doing, and they're doing it all 10 days of the fair out here with our customers.
And they're inside the building normally, which is air conditioned.
It is.
Let's let everybody know that too. Yeah, they have energy in here. They turn up the air on high. But we also want to talk about, you mentioned linemen.
Yeah,
because tomorrow, Friday, is a huge day if you're a lineman. Let's first of all talk about linemen and how often they're on. They're on 24/7, right?
They're on 24/7. 365 to make sure that electricity gets safely delivered to your home or your business. You know, we rely on these linemen after the storm when, you know, lightning strikes, trees are down on live power lines, and people are staying away. These are the pros who jump in their trucks immediately and they get out there and tackle it safely to get us all restored. They're you know, in my opinion, heroes. We're so grateful for what they do every day.
So what does it take to be a lineman?
Well, first of all, thousands and thousands of hours of training. Safety is paramount before they ever get out there working with the live electric lines. And we got 30,000 electric lines, miles of electric lines, 30,000 miles across our service area that these pros are out there managing every single day.
Now, we understand that you are looking for some journeymen, right?
We absolutely are. Yeah, you go to midamericanenergy.com/careers. Being a lineman is not for everyone, but for the people it is. This is the career of a lifetime. There is nothing like it. The experiences that you get to have, the sense of purpose, keeping critical infrastructure running for our communities, and then the relationships you get to build, especially at a place like MidAmerican with such a great legacy of providing that electric delivery safely.
And the pay is pretty good too.
It is.
Yeah,
it is absolutely.
Keep that in mind too. So
yeah, it's not a job; it's a career.
It's a career.
Yep.
All right. So think about that. Now tomorrow, we mentioned it's a big day and it starts early in the morning. Tell everybody what's happening tomorrow on the opposite side of the fairgrounds from where we are, where the windmill is, but over in the other corner is what?
It is the 2026 second annual Iowa Lineman's Rodeo. This is the ultimate high-flying, high-pressure, high-wire act, Lou. We are going to have 36. Yeah, literally. We are going to have 36 people, 12 teams of 3, and they're going to be atop 40-foot poles that are being set right now over by the Elwell Family Park. And they're going to be showing off what these line mechanics do every single day under high-pressure situations. So you think about what it takes to get the line on the pole, repair it, get up and down quickly, and do it all safely, which is the #1 prerogative. That's what they're going to be showing off tomorrow. We don't normally get to see this.
No, this is like pit stops, you know, under green.
That's absolutely.
That's the whole thing, and they're going to be judged on this. And we're going to find the top people in the world that do this.
Yeah, little plug for our folks at MidAmerican Energy and our IBEW partners. MidAmerican's trying to reclaim the best of the best spot that they won last year, so trying to run it back.
Oh, I think you'll do just fine. It's free to get into this event with admission to the Iowa State Fair. So come on out to the fair on Friday. It starts about 8 o'clock in the morning.
Yep.
So
Gates open at 7.
Okay.
Yep. Just like you said, free with your fare ticket. You're gonna know who to be cheering for because it's the folks in the red shirts. It's MidAmerican.
Okay.
But we got all sorts of folks from being represented by all the local utilities, our rural electric cooperatives, and it's a really great opportunity to bring the industry together and showcase what these folks do.
And speaking of free, come on up on the hill, on Expo Hill. Come to the MidAmerican Energy Building. See Louie and Sniffy here and get your free bags as well. Dan Winters, you are amazing, man.
Oh,
we're so great to see
thanks
you again,
again.
everybody. Everybody have yourself a great day, and we are going to see you back here again for another installment of Iowa Live at the Great Iowa State Fair. Goodbye, everybody.